We're just getting a line here from Iran's Fars news agency saying that two missiles, assumedly Iranian missiles, but saying two missiles hit US warship near Yask Island after it ignored Iran warnings. Just to recap on this very important news that's coming through, Iran's Fars news agency is reporting two missiles have hit US warship near Yask Island after it ignored Iranian warnings. Now, Rasul, I appreciate the situation is very fluid. Are you hearing anything about this that no doubt would be a very serious escalation in what we thought was at least a ceasefire in terms of preventing military contact between the two sides?
Indeed, Sami. So earlier today, the Khatam al-Anbiya Joint Coordination Center, which is overseeing Iran's war affair, its commander, Ali Abdullahi, he just released a statement saying that any warships belonging to the United States entering the Strait of Hormuz is going to be attacked. So that was quite clear. There was not softening in the language. It was not diplomatic term, no vague words. Simply they said that they are going to attack, and now that is happening. So the public relations office of the army, Iranian army, saying that with a firm and swift warning from the Navy of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the entry of American Zionist enemy destroyers into the Strait of Hormuz was prevented. And then the Fars news agency saying that two missiles hit the U.S. warship near Yask Island after it ignored Iran's warning. So that is the escalation. So practically, after the ceasefire was announced, this is the first military direct engagement. And of course, that does not mean that the ceasefire is now collapsed. However, it is now jeopardized. We can easily say that. So we're going to see what's going to be the United States reaction. But here, the things are really, really escalating. And it is Iranians have been saying that, particularly regarding their proposals, that now there is a new proposal in Tehran and they are reviewing it. But today, earlier today, the spokesperson of the Foreign Ministry, Ismail Bakai, said that the U.S. is inconsistent in its demands, is changing its positions, coming up with new demands. It's really difficult to understand what Americans are asking for, but rather they say that it seems to us that the U.S. is not looking for the negotiations, not interested in the negotiations, but rather trying to find the justifications for another round of the war. And Iranians saying that they are still hoping that this diplomatic engagement is going to pave the way for a peace settlement. However, the possibility of the return of the conflict is very likely, and that Iran's armed forces are preparing accordingly. And so that now the Fars news agency, which is associated with Iran's Revolutionary Guards, saying that the two missiles hit a warship, an American warship near Yask Island after it ignored Iranian warnings. This is quite something new. So the ceasefire is not collapsed officially. However, we can easily say that it is jeopardized. It's a very, very delicate situation now here, Sami.
No doubt, Rasul. I'm sure we'll be coming back to you to get more updates on that. That's Rasul Sardar from the Iranian capital in Tehran.